Welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm Natalie Hurd, and today our team is bringing news and information to you from the Medford Chamber of Commerce. My guest today, John Harrison, City Council member for the City of Talent. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You have been on the Talent City Council for less than a year. How has it been going?
Quite a learning experience.
Recently, a major development in the approval of an affordable housing unit in Talent. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, there's a shortage in Talent for housing, supply and demand. We have very little land available, if any available. You can't even get a housing permit down there because we have a crisis right now, no land. We had a housing application come before us. It included a wide variety of housing for our citizens, including a 12-unit or 8-unit affordable housing complex to small condominiums, zero property lands, and single homes. It's a housing element. It helps us alleviate our demand for homes in the area. We have a housing analysis needs that we're going to approve here in the future. We have a shortage of over 670 homes we need for the next 20 years. We have very few rentals down there. As you know, the rentals are very hard to come by, very expensive, more expensive than in Ashland. So we had this application come before us. We've been working on it for 4 weeks easily, the Planning Commission, the City Council. We've had some opposition to it. We've had some support for it, and we finally got it passed that it will now provide this additional housing that we desperately need in our city.
And why is it so important to add this housing in Talent?
Well, right now there's nothing available. You can't go down there and buy a house right now. You can't go down there and build a house. You can't even find affordable rents right now. It's just, we are landlocked. We're a very small community. We have a limited budget. We need this housing, and we're looking in the future for 20 years down the road to add more housing. So we're looking at maybe getting some more land through annexing some property from the county. So there's a lot of issues down there, but we're facing them, but it's a hard roll. It's a hard roll to get it all done.
What is the timeline looking like on these 8 units?
These units, it's going to take 12 to 16 months before they actually come up upon the scene and we start seeing revenue, tax revenue coming from it. But it's a needed source of revenue. We desperately need, because all our personnel costs have gone up 20-some%. Insurance has gone up, but our revenue hasn't gone up. And so we have to look at this in a very smart way, and because of the crisis itself of not having enough supply for the demand, we needed this housing development. But the city has also bought some more land, and we're in the process of developing it now. We're getting the community input. It's called the Gateway Project. And this is an opportunity for the citizens of Talent to make a decision what they want the future of Talent to look like. And we're encouraging every one of them to get involved, because the nice thing about Talent is everyone can make a difference. Anyone, if you get up there, you can make a difference and help your community.
What's your vision for the future of the City of Talent?
Well, I'd like to see it stay the unique little town it is. Unfortunately, Progress has different plans, so we can guide it a little bit. I don't think we can control it like we would like to, but as long as we guide it and get the nice neighborhoods in there, provide more services for our citizens. We need more downtown. We need more businesses. We need a lot more services. We have a terrible poverty rate down there.
Yeah. No, that was something we were chatting about before this show. It was, what you said, 20% live below the poverty line. And what's something that the city can do to combat this issue?
Well, right now we've moved our food pantry over to our town hall. The city is helping with that, and that's probably one of the few services we have available in Talent. Because down there you got to drive to Medford, Ashland to get what you want, because there's not much in Talent. But we have the urban renewal part going on, and we're trying to draw in businesses. But this Gateway Project, hopefully this is where we can bring our affordable housing in, more of it, and adjust it the way we want to do it, because we own the land. Now we have an incentive. Now we have control. Instead of want, we don't have the budget or the resources or the incentives right now. But now we have an opportunity, and this is where we should direct our battles to make it work for our citizens, for our younger community, our artists, our older people.
Sounds like you have a great vision, a lot of work to be done, but steps in the right direction.
Very tough,
All right.
very tough.
This is Councilor John Harrison from Talent, Oregon. I'm Natalie Hurd. Thank you for watching Charter Local Edition Northwest.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here.